Good morning, good morning. Another great day here in Jersey. So we're getting ready this morning to do a couple of treatments. We're going to treat first the restaurant. This is a monthly visit that we do, and then we're going to go into to treat two of the supermarkets that I do twice a month. Right after, I got an apartment to visit, and then we're going to have a little bit of gap in the afternoon. And then later, after 4, we're going to start doing some more apartments. I hope to record as much as possible, and I'll brief you guys at the end as to what I did. Anybody have any questions or comments on what I do, please leave them down below. If you're in the business and have ideas on how to do things a little better or other techniques, please feel free to comment down below. I would love to hear them. Also, one of the reasons actually I'm doing this, if you're in the looking to get into the business, I hope to give you an insight of what it takes. It's a good, profitable business, so I definitely recommend it. All right, any questions, please, again, leave them down below. Also, hit that like button. I really appreciate it, and subscribe. Great day. So we're gonna start the day. Today I got a issue with the tip of the B&G. What happens is sometimes with the different mixtures in the tank, sometimes some residue will build up on the ends, and it'll clog it up. And last night, my last job, that was the issue. So, I don't know if you can see, but it's not spraying very well. So, it's very simple. Again, trial and error. But basically, take it out to unscrew it. And here's the residue. What happens is I've been using an adjuvant, and see, sometimes I don't know if you can see it, but all the different mixtures of the chemicals sometimes add this residue. And that residue is what clogs up the tips. When you take the tip off, make sure it's got that little gasket, the little washer, rubber washer there. Make sure you don't lose it. And to clear up the end, which is this, right? So it's got the 4 holes. So usually I hold it up to the light, and it's all clogged up. So best thing for it is this, right? Just these are those to clean your computer and the pressurized there, and just take it to just do that. The air is not working so well because it's very cold, so this works better when it's warm. But that's the whole idea. You take that, and usually, take a sharp blade just in case there's anything in the path, and you clear it out. We'll usually take care of the problem. Now, as I look into the light, I'm able to see a little bit more. Now we can see more. Before we weren't able to see anything. So it cleared up a little bit already. This is not working too well. Get another can. It's all nice and clear. So we should get a better spray. After you do that, you'll get a much better, you should be able to clear it up, much better spray. Don't need to keep changing buying the tips. The tips are very expensive. I think I pay about 25 bucks every time I have to change them. So, they are a little expensive, and if you maintain them, be careful when you're applying, you don't rub it too much. I mean, you see it starts to wear out. It starts to wear out. That's from the hitting the floor and different things, the countertops. So just be careful when you're applying, so you don't touch too many things with it. All right, that's the trick. In basements, when you're spraying the plumbing, always spray where the pipe connects to the upper floor, the drains, like the drains and any connections, a plumbing connection that connects to the upper floors. All right, so we had another good day today. We finished off tonight with a restaurant. We started with a restaurant this morning. Did a couple of supermarkets. I also did an apartment in between that had issues with flies. That fly issue we treated. We killed the flying insects, and then we applied some fly bait to take care of that. I also did a couple of buildings, a couple of tenement buildings that we do monthly, and then the restaurant that we just left from. The restaurant again, I've been coaching the owner. We need to do a little bit more cleaning. They need a little bit more deep cleaning. Basically, in restaurants, whenever you have food debris or wet floors, and you have rodents, again, it's going to be tough to fight because, again, water is always necessary for any insect and any rodent. So if you have a constant water supply and a food supply, it's the perfect combination. So it just it hurts the baiting program or trap program because they have so much food, so much water in different areas. So we're gonna try to get make the place a little more drier and eliminate as much of the food debris as possible. That's always, again, it's part of a good sanitation program, and it's always good to make sure that they do it. Otherwise, it's an uphill battle. Again, hope you guys like the content. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see, or any ideas, feel free to leave the comments below. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you again tomorrow.